In today's video, I'm gonna be breaking down how was I able to gradually turn $40 to 200% profit in 1 week. I'm gonna show you how I did it and the strategies I used. What's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, and before anything else, don't hesitate to click the subscribe button, hit like, and the notification bell for more trading videos. Last week ay nag-upload po tayo ng isang video about position sizing, at doon diniscuss po natin yung fixed dollar value and fixed percentage risk per trade. Na-explain natin doon kung paano ito ginagamit at kung ano yung mga pwedeng maging outcome ng mga position sizing strategies na to. And after that, I have decided bakit kaya hindi ako mag-trade ulit ng $40 trading capital gamit ang isa sa mga position sizing strategies, which is the fixed dollar value. At habang nagmumuni-muni ako ay sinimulan ko lang mag-trade noong April 4, 2024. But before we dive into the trading journey, here are the setups or yung strategies na ginamit ko para sa trading journey na to. So number 1, I have used the 1-minute chart for scalp trading. Although ginagamit ko din yung higher time frames para to confirm the trends or tignan yung mas bigger picture ng market. And number 2 is ginamit ko yung Dogecoin USDT pair. Bakit ito yung napili ko na trading pair? Kasi nung binacktrack ko yung history ng chart ni Dogecoin ay sinusunod niya yung mga conditions ng trading strategy na gagamitin ko, which is in number 3, the chandelier exit plus ZLSMA trading strategy. Meron na po akong ginawang video about dito, in-explain ko po kung paano siya ginagamit, paano sineset up. Meron po tayong link sa description down below. Ito po yung ginamit natin as base na trading strategy. Pero hindi dyan nag-focus yung strategy natin kasi along the way, gumamit din tayo ng other trading strategies such as trend awareness or price actions, support and resistance, at candlestick signals and patterns din. Number 5 is gumamit po tayo ng fixed dollar value para sa position sizing natin. So, minmaximize po natin yung $40 using $10 kada trades. Tapos, kada trade na yon is meron po tayong $2 na risk. And number 6, since nasa futures trading tayo at maliit or mababa yung trading capital or margin na trade natin, gumamit ako ng times 45 leverage. At least times 45 leverage kasi may mga times na kapag sigurado ako dun sa position ko ay dinadagdagan ko ng leverage yung aking position. So I have started my trade on April 4 up until this date kung saan ginawa ang video na to. And maybe magtatanong kayo kung bakit umabot ng 1 week para makagain tayo ng 200% profit. So it is because I am not a full-time trader. I have my full-time job or work, and yung trading ay isa sa mga side hustles ko. And nevertheless, na-manage ko din to gradually upsize my funds. So, kung paano ko ginawa ito, tara, tignan na natin. So guys, meron lang tayong slight problem dito sa TradingView application natin. Kasi, hindi po tayo naka-premium. So, yung makikita lang na bars are 1 hanggang 5,000 lang. Sobra na po tayo. Okay lang, meron pa naman akong ipapakita sa inyo mamaya. Tignan muna natin yung results nung from day 1 to day 4. That's it guys. In 4 days umabot na sa $90 ang ating $40. And ngayon, welcome to my chart at itatry ko i-explain sa inyo kung paano ako mag-trade. This is how I trade. Pwede nyong gayahin, pwede ding hindi. So, first of all, dapat nasa 1 minute time frame tayo at nasa Dogecoin USDT pair perpetual contract, and nakaset up yung ating trading strategy, chandelier exit plus the ZLSMA indicators. So that's it. Ang chart na ito ay nasa ika-5th day at ang trade natin dito ay sumusunod sa conditions ng chandelier exit. Isang buy signal sa taas ng ZLSMA and close green candle. So nag-enter tayo for a long position and luckily nanalo tayo dito ng $2.15. Next trade natin is same pa rin, chandelier exit conditions. So may nakita tayong sell signal under ZLSMA, red candlestick closed, and we decided to enter for a short trade. Okay, so set up the stop loss just above the signal, and with this trade nakakuha tayo ng $2.08. In day 5, naka-gain tayo ng 7.46. So that makes our fund $98.26. For the next trade, may nakita tayong sell signal, red candle closed below ZLSMA indicator. So dito sinubukan kong itaas yung risk to $5. So $5 risk. Unfortunately sa trade na to, nag-loss agad tayo in just 1 minute ng $5.02. And after that, I think sabi ko pwede pa to. Nag-decide ako to enter ulit for short trade. Same $5 risk. But unfortunately, ganun pa rin yung outcome. Negative 5.26 yung loss. However, after that, nagkaroon ulit ng sell signal, red candle closed, and ito sure na ako dito. Kaya pumasok ulit ako for a short trade. Medyo tinasan ko ata yung leverage ko dito. Hindi. Same pa rin, and then nakabawi tayo ng $5.25. So in this next trade, may nakita kong candlestick pattern or signal, and ito yung naging basis ko for entering the trade. So itong candlestick na to represents an evening star. So this is a bearish candlestick pattern. So I decided to put a short position, and fortunately I got this trade for $16.28. Next trade is chandelier exit signal ulit, sell signal under ZLSMA, and may isang red candle, so short position. And if you can see, muntik na tayong mas stop out, but since $5 pa ulit yung risk natin dito, so medyo lumaki yung stop loss natin. And this trade I got $7.72. And that is the end of day 6. We got $18.97 profit. That makes our running balance at $117.23. Next trade, day 7. So kung mapapansin nyo, magandang entry to. And dito din, magandang entry din. Pero hindi ko naabutan yan. Ito na naabutan ko. So I entered for a short position. Okay, and then fortunately naka-gain tayo dito ng $5.3. Okay, next trade. Nag-entry ako dito ng long position pero na-stop out ako at siguro mga $1.98. Kung bakit nag-position ako ng long dito is because dahil sa trend nito, meron siyang uptrend, so lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, then lower high. So I'm expecting a trend continuation pero parang exhausted na ata yung trend niya, so kaya hindi na siya nagtuloy-tuloy. Next trade is dito. Kung mapapansin niyo, sell sana, sell signal, pero may buy signal dito, pero i-consider ko kasi may accumulation, tapos may breakout and pullback, tapos may dalawang green candle, so nag-position ako ng long position. Then dito may profit na sana kaso hindi pa agad in-out, so nagantay pa tumaas, hindi na kontento sa profit at ayan bumalik and then SL hit, and yung sumunod is talagang bumagsak yung market. And this is the end of day 7, so $1.36 lang yung nakuha nating profit. Next trade, day 8. So dito makikita natin ang tatlong red candlesticks. Ito ay isang 3 red crows, tapos may isang kasamang malakas na bear candle with a sell signal, so nag-entry tayo dito for a short position. After that, naka-gain tayo dito ng $3.93. Next trade is same, may tatlong bearish candles dito at tapos may sell signal, 3 red crows ulit, and nag-enter tayo for a short position. So if you can see, nag-sideways pa siya up until naka-profit tayo ng $4.44. Next trade, sell signal, and nag-enter tayo for a short position. Okay, so dito na-stop out ulit tayo with 1.98 loss. And next trade is ito, sell signal ulit. Okay, so nag-enter tayo for short position. However, ganun ulit, na-stop out ulit tayo for $1.51. So next trade, mayroon sell signal, in-increase natin yung risk to $5. Sell signal siya, and then nagpasok tayo for a short position. However, pagkapasok natin, biglang naglakas yung buying pressure, napakalaking green candle up until na stop out tayo at $5.08. So nagtaka ko bakit ganun. Nung tinignan ko is uptrend pala talaga siya, malakas talaga yung buying pressure, so medyo mali ako dito sa position ko, hindi ko in-anticipate trend niya. Okay. Next, sell signal ulit, ZLSMA, under ZLSMA, $5 risk pa rin ito, short position. Then dito naglagay ako ng trailing stop loss. Okay, so hanggang sa pangatlo kong trail stop is dun na po na hit yung aking trailing stop loss, and dito nakakuha po ako ng $11.48. So this is the end of day 8, and this is also the end of our training journey. And at the end of this trade, naka-gather tayo ng $11.28, and yung ending balance natin since $40 is already $129.87. Let's see the trade analysis. So April 4 to April 11, and then since sa Dogi USD tayo trade and search, okay, then there you go, plus 89.8650 USDT yung total realized PNL natin, excluding the fees. Yung total na winning trades natin ay umabot ng 163.22 USDT. Tapos yung total losses naman natin is negative 73.35 USDT, which is almost 50% or lampas 50% yung winning trade. So that makes us 89.86 USDT yung realized PNL natin. And if we will go to trading history, okay, so dinownload natin yung trading history natin. So kung mapapansin natin, out of 69 trades, so 69 lahat ng trades natin, meron tayong 35 na winning trades, which is 51% of the total trades, and then meron tayong 34 losing trades, which is 49% of the total trades. So ibig sabihin nasa 50-50% lang tayo, almost 50-50%. So kahit na 50% lang ang winning trades natin or 51%, if we can see yung total profit loss natin is 89.87%. So hindi siya break even lang. So kung i-add natin, equity invested natin, which is $40 plus 89%, $89.87, meron tayong current equity na $129.87. So yung total profit natin is umabot ng hanggang 225%. So if you can see naman dito sa table natin, ni-record ko yung trade natin for fixed dollar value na position sizing. Dito number of trades, running capital natin simula ng $40. Ito yung reward per trade, ibig sabihin dito yung profit natin and loss. Tas ito yung risk per trade, kung ilan yung risk na nilalagay natin, or sabihin na natin ito yung stop loss natin. Ito yung trading day, tapos ito yung profit ng end of the day. So dito sa reward per trade, kung mapapansin nyo, kapag loss tayo, almost identical siya or equal lang siya sa risk natin. Pero kung mapapansin nyo naman dito sa winning trades, talagang nasa $2 lang yung risk natin, or almost $2. Kasi minsan hindi sakto yung lalo na pag talagang nahihit yung stop loss, hindi talagang eksakto na $2. Pero as you can see sa mga losses natin dito sa mga red colored numbers, 2, 1.96, 1.99, so puro mga $2 lang. Except dito sa may trades ako dito na nagsubok ako ng $5 risk. So ayun, $5. Nevertheless, ang nag-stick ako doon sa $2 na risk per trade. So that's it. So guys, nanalo tayo, pero hindi ko ibig sabihin na yung strategy ko ay 100% working strategy. Kung mapapansin nyo nga, nasa 51% lamang yung winning trades natin for the entire trading. Ang isa sa mga point ng video na ito ay yung paggamit ng position sizing, na pwede din nating matawag na risk management. So kahit na anong strategy ang gamitin natin pero wala tayong risk management, ay pwedeng mabaliwala yung strategy natin. Lalo pa kung talagang inaalagaan natin ang ating pera. Pinaka-importante talaga dito, pwede kong tawagin na sistema kung paano ka mag-trade. Una, dapat meron kang trading strategy. Pangalawa, may plano ka na kung paano mo papagkasyahin o i-manage yung pera mo kada trade. At pangatlo, syempre, kung ano ang magiging attitude mo pagdating sa actual trading na. Magiging greedy ka ba, emotional trader, or susundin mo yung una at pangalawa kong sinabi. So sana ay may nakuha kayong mga ideya sa video na ito. Hanggang dito na lang muna. Thank you for watching. Till next time.